Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now today what we're going to be talking about is the GoPro Hero 9 Black that I recently just picked up. And as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of shooting POV driving videos. And for people that don't know out there, POV stands for point of view. So in most cases on a lot of the videos that I shoot, you'll typically see me with the head strap on while I'm driving some sort of car. And I've learned to love the GoPro idea in general. Just being able to have like a compact action camera that you can really take with you anywhere and literally slip in your pocket. And it's so crazy that just even in the past couple of years, there's been such a huge progression just in the way all the technology is around it. So in this video, what I wanted to do is just go over the pros and the cons and my overall experience with using the new GoPro. And being able to look back on my tried and true GoPro Hero 2018. Now, I don't have any bad things to say about this because this GoPro has been so durable and has never let me down. The only thing that I've ever really had to do was change the batteries, but besides that, it's been really good to me. So, with that being said, let's get right into it. So some of the first things that you're going to notice as soon as you get the GoPro Hero 9 in your hand is it's actually going to be slightly larger than some of the other models. But not to worry, because you don't have to worry about having to have a cage to put around the camera itself. And what's so cool about this one is when you could just pop these little legs at the bottom, and basically what it does is it attaches at the bottom so that you can put any of the brackets that go to any of the attachments that you want to put on your GoPro. So this is going to be used for like your bracket arms, this is going to be used for like your head straps, or anything in between, depending on what kind of videography you're looking to shoot. And of course, you know, with these newer GoPros, they're all going to be waterproof. So this one is 100% waterproof. You can't be running any sort of what they call media mods on them or anything like that, because once you do that, it kind of gets rid of the waterproofness in it. Is that a word? Waterproofness? I don't know. But the biggest thing for me is definitely the front-facing camera, because I've had so many instances where I honestly don't know what I'm filming at the time because the back of the camera is kind of facing me. So once you get into those situations where you really need the front-facing camera, it can make a huge difference. And I think this is going to be pretty revolutionary, especially for all the travel vloggers out there. I think this is going to be, you know, the new go-to for a lot of people. Not to say that there's other brands that can do just the same thing at probably less of a cost, especially that since this is coming at a pretty hefty $400 price tag. And one complaint that I did want to point out when using the new GoPro is the lack of touch feedback on the screen. Now, as you can see in this B-roll footage right here, this is me just trying to access the menu to show it to you guys, and it took me a couple tries. I don't know if it's something to do with maybe like my fat fingers or I wasn't pressing hard enough, but it was something that was reoccurring and it kept happening to me. But once you get it going and you kind of understand, you know, where to press, it starts to make a lot more sense. But as we are scrolling through here, those are just some of the key features, as well as showing just the video mode, photo mode, and time-lapse mode. So what I'll be showing you right now is the focal lengths that you can use while running your GoPro. And what I'm going to be using for this experiment is just me cruising around on my cruiser board on the boardwalk. And the first one that we got up is the Super View, which is going to be close to a 16mm focal length. And then, as you can see, this is gonna give you more of like a fisheye effect. It's gonna be definitely the widest you can go with the GoPro. And then the next one up is gonna be your wide focal length. And this is estimated to be about 16 to 34 millimeters, depending on how far you zoom in. And just know that you have a 2x digital zoom in when using this. And then going down a little bit further, there's also gonna be a linear mode. And the linear mode is actually going to be used for your horizon leveling. So the focal length is going to be pretty close to standard here, but it's a good, like if you're just looking for like a pretty traditional focal length that's good for most situations, this is definitely the way to go. But if you want something a little bit more narrow, the narrow mode is going to be 27 millimeters. So this is going to be pretty close up, especially when you're using the GoPro. So this may be good for something like a portrait. And what I really enjoy is they give you this carrying case. It's pretty durable and it's a good size for being able to put a bunch of attachments, little brackets and SD cards and things of that sort, so you could be on the go and you don't have to be just lugging around a bunch of stuff in your pockets, even though you could, in theory, just run the GoPro by itself, but it's nice to have a place to keep all your things safe. Overall, my experience with the GoPro so far has been mostly positive. Besides just the quirks within the UI, some of the touch feedback not working at all, it's been a really pleasant experience just being able to shoot on the go. And I like having something that is so compact that it doesn't require me to have to carry around a whole entire camera bag with a large tripod and things of that sort. So it makes it worth it to me to be able to go out and buy something just like this. So for anybody out there, I would highly recommend checking out the GoPro Hero 9 Black if you're into any 4K video that you want to get, especially with some action shots. I think this is one of the best in the biz right now, but I will say that the previous models, even the Hero 8 and the Hero 7, will suffice for whatever you're doing. But with that being said, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.